Today we're here to talk about metatarsalgia, which is basically discomfort experienced in the forefoot. The most common area of pain would be the big toe joint as well as the second metatarsal head right here. Let's zoom in here a little bit just to take a closer look. First thing to do is get off the feet. Make sure you can get proper amounts of rest. Go from running to pool running, or of course cycling, for example, just to make sure that this area right here has a chance to, of course, recuperate from the excessive load that has been placed on it. Icy area as well, just to help reduce, of course, the inflammation, and that will help reduce the pain over time. Also, however, make sure that you don't ice more than 20 minutes at a time to make sure that you're not burning the skin. First thing that we usually recommend for metatarsalgia, depending of course on where the location is, if you have pain on the big toe or of course the second metatarsal head, there's metatarsal pads like these that usually of course can help offload pressures on 3 metatarsal heads. These pads would be placed behind the ball of the foot in about this area, and the idea here is of course to help offload weight on the first, second, and third, the second, third, and fourth metatarsal head on this area, as well as of course if you position it slightly differently, you can load the pressure off the first and the second metatarsal head more substantially, with there being less pressure being offloaded of course on the fourth and fifth. If you want to load the pressure, take the pressure off the entire forefoot, there's options like metatarsal bars. These are a little bit wider, and the apex, which is the highest point, of course kind of spans across, and this can be placed in this area to help of course offload weight on all metatarsal heads. If you have lack of padding under the feet, that is if your bones are starting to kind of almost poke through the skin and you don't have a lot of cushioning left under the metatarsal bones, there's metatarsal pads, padding of course, like this one. It's a cushion, metatarsal cushion, that can be added of course to the foot. Usually you would place that in between the third and second toe, and it helps to of course restore some of that padding that has been lost through aging or other of course degenerative diseases. If you can get footwear with a slight forefoot rocker, which is like this one here for example, where the forefoot area actually slopes upward slightly, this is also a perfect way to reduce pressure on the forefoot itself and the metatarsal heads for that matter. Arch supports like these, which you can add to your shoes, they will help offload some of the weight of the foot onto the arch area and help to reduce of course problems such as pronation. I mean, they correct the biomechanical aspects of the foot, and these things would be added to your shoes to support the foot better and reduce of course the inward rotation of the foot, which can also cause an excessive pressure on the of course plantar aspect of the big toe joint right here.